Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Ives number 405 A10 coat and hat hook in a satin bronze aluminum base material. I don't remember the last time I sold a satin bronze coat hook in aluminum. It's nice that they haven't discontinued these. Meaning it's the finish that's just unusual. If it was the 70s, you'd sell more of these than brass, that's for sure. Very attractive look. It's an inexpensive item made of aluminum with a finish that would be considered complementary, I would think, to satin bronze. Of course, not being made of bronze itself, it's going to be only something that's complementary. But that's what it looks like. A typical coat and hat hook. Okay, let's go over the dimensional properties. Projection, they have it at 2.5 inch. I'd say that's pretty close to accurate. Maybe a little heavy on 2.5, about 2 5/8. The base up at the widest part at the top is about 7/8. Down at the narrow end, it's going to be closer to about 5/8. Okay, that lower projection of the coat portion is about 1 7/16 inches or so. Okay. Overall height, we can kind of gauge that, I suppose, on the camera a little bit. An overall height, it's going to be about 2 3/8. Okay, we'll include a couple of screws and a complementary finish. There is some information down below that goes on to talk further about that. Extended description talks about how this design is ideal for public buildings, schools, dormitories, etc., where the hook must withstand unusual stress and strain, made of cast aluminum. I certainly would not dispute any of that. And I've really never seen one of these fail in a common application. These would be typically used, however, in those applications that are not going to take public use in schools or dormitories. You would see certainly a solid bronze item made for that. This cast aluminum would not be nearly as durable as architectural bronze, that's for sure. However, I've never seen one fail, and they are certainly a good complementary finish to satin bronze, and I wouldn't hesitate to use them, but you will really see cast aluminum when you're dealing with an application that doesn't call for the highest quality of base material when it comes to architectural hardware. There's a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheet that will give you the dimensional properties of the item, even the location of the screw holes in relationship to each other, which is handy. Those screws, are, of course, that we mentioned earlier are included. They're the number 7 by 3/4 inch oval head wood screws. There's also a link to a document called Product Brochure, where you can review the 405 and its sister products. It will also tell you the other finishes available on the 405. A3 for and all this is on a aluminum base material. A3 for polished brass, A4 for satin brass, A5 for antique brass, A10 for satin bronze, A10B for an oil rubbed type finish, A14 for a polished nickel finish, and an A92 for what would be called like a unichrome type color. An A92 would be the default finish that someone might buy when they just want the silver color. It's always going to be the least expensive finish. The 571 is listed there, and that's a unit that's available in brass as well as aluminum. And then their sister products on the following couple of pages that are there. The 582 is a common hook. The double wardrobe hook is very common. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Ives products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Ives number 405 coat and hat hook in an A10 satin bronze finish, or any other Ives product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.